Second period, I thought we started slightly sharper and started to get a little bit of a foothold in the game. Never ever really looked like creating any chances. I thought their two central defenders did extremely well against Omar and Connor, who have been a handful for pretty much everybody this year. And in the end, it was just a case of trying to create an opportunity by weight of numbers, and we left ourselves a little bit vulnerable at times, and they'll rue that opportunity when they broke away and didn't quite get it right. But we've had a lot of things go against us late on in the game, and they'll feel like they've lost the game, and we feel like we won a game, and that can sometimes happen when you score a late goal like that, because you're almost mentally stilling yourself for a zero. So.
What did you tell your guys at halftime? You came out the second half a lot brighter. You seemed to have a lot more of the impetus going forward in the second half.
Just thought we tried to overplay and be, just a little bit too precise with some of our passing. And don't get me wrong, I want to play decent football, but the surface here just didn't warrant that. And I thought we lost possession in some difficult areas. That kept them on a positive note and on the front foot, and they started to really cause us problems in the first half because of that. It was just that this is going to be a type of game that you might not run into again for a long time, and you're going to have to do things that you might not have to do every week, and that means maybe just helping your power out a little bit more and covering a bit more ground, and just putting your body on the line a little bit more. And I think they did the second half. The referee showed an awful lot of courage to give the penalty. From where I thought it was a penalty. And in the end, like I said, I thought it was weight of numbers that really, it wasn't through any quality play or any real individual talent. It was just sheer persistence in that final 5 or 6 minutes that found us our chance.
What did you see on that final play?
Well, from my angle, it looked like there was a real melee of bodies that went up for a challenge, fairly central. The ball flicked out towards the back post, which as it had done on 2 or 3 occasions prior to that, but slightly deeper towards the edge of the box. This time it was between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot on a slight angle. I can't remember if it was Bellucci or Facundo Diaz. Had a nice position on one of the defenders, and he put his arm around his shoulder and pulled it back. Now I would like to see it again in a replay, but my initial thought was that's definitely a penalty.
It wasn't Drew Moore. It looked like it was Drew Moore who got taken down there.
Possibly,
yeah.
Possibly. I mean, at that point, we had players that probably haven't been in the penalty area at the opponent's end for a long time, and it was, like I said, a matter of getting as many players in there. That did what?
That pulled him down?
I didn't see. Like I said, there were so many players.
Yeah, we couldn't.
There was a big challenge in the middle. It got flicked on. I don't even know who flicked it on. But I'm pleased that Connor kept his nerve, and he keeps his tally moving forward, and we get a very valuable point.
Yeah, I mean, how big is this obviously for you guys in terms of that playoff race?
Well, I think it's very important to keep